I didn't realize quite how bruised and swollen I would be. Hi, my name is Amea. I'm thrilled. I really am thrilled. I can't believe how much younger I look, but more importantly, how I don't look miserable anymore, and I don't look disapproving anymore. I look very tired because my eyes are sort of disappearing into my eyebrows. That's contributing to my dissatisfaction with the way I look.
I have this wonderful 72 years young lady now, I must say. What I did for her was a preservation deep plane face and neck lift, temporal brow lift, and full face laser.
My eyes are open. I can see my eyelids for the first time in I don't know how many years. I had been thinking about doing this for quite a while. I remember my father going through the same thing, so we've had very similar faces and our faces aged in very similar ways. And I remember asking him, "Are you okay? Are you sad? What's the problem?" And I began to realize that people were thinking that I was sad or had some other issue with what was going on around me, and that wasn't the case at all. So it's made a huge difference to that, so that people can appreciate the me that's inside. My friends said I would probably be the last person on earth they would imagine would ever do a facelift. And I think 10, 20 years ago, I would have said exactly the same thing. When you feel differently inside to the way you look outside, and the way you interact with people is so different because they make assumptions about you. So now I don't look miserable. I don't look disapproving, because I'm not miserable or disapproving. And I look more like the me that's inside, which is great. Give yourself the opportunity to not have to do very much for the first 2 months. Not because you're not feeling well, because I actually went back to work at a week and a half, but just because you want the people that you're going to interact with to see the new you. And it takes a few weeks before the swelling goes down and the bruising disappears and so forth. So in terms of whom to trust, then yes, I trusted the right people, the right group of people that are in this practice. Thank all of the staff involved in my care. I'm not going to single out individual people, because it's the whole team that works together that makes this such a special place. But of course, the person who heads the team, Dr. Siddharthi, gets most of the kudos, because it's his hands that actually accomplished this. But I think he's gone a bit further than 10 to 15. I'd say it's taken 20 years off my face. At least at this point, that's the way it looks. So yes, and it's I think it's a very natural look. It doesn't look pulled or tight, or it doesn't look plasticky. I don't look like a Barbie doll. I'm thankful to everybody, including the two guys behind the camera.